This recipe makes 16 1.5 or 8 3-inch matzo balls. You can make your own matzo meal by putting even stale matzos into a food processor and then through a large hole strainer. You can also render your own schmaltz by covering chicken fat and skin with just enough water to cover it and an onion, and then cooking it for several hours until all that's left is the clear oil. The most important thing is to use the best ingredients. Organic eggs. Spend an extra 30 cents on eggs. You won't miss the 3 dimes, but you'll sure notice the flavor difference. We're going to do things the easy way here, using mostly store-bought ingredients. Check each egg individually for blood spots or impurities before you put it in. We're only going to use a 1/4 cup. Mix everything up, but don't take a long time. You want it to be slightly soupy. It's going to sit for an hour in the refrigerator, and the matzah is going to absorb all that water, but it hasn't yet, so you want it a little wet like that. Cover it up and put it in the refrigerator. 1 hour. Now we're going to bring a pot of water to boil. The bigger the pot, the better. You don't want too many matzo balls in one pot. It's like too many guys in the gym. About an inch or 2 from the top, fill it up. Leave some room because it's going to bubble. And we're going to add a little bit of that osem powder in there. It helps to keep plain water from leaching all the flavor out of the matzo balls. A little bit of salt as well. Bring that to a rolling boil. Alright, this is our matzo ball mix after it's come out of the refrigerator. It's no longer soupy. And dipping the utensils in water makes none of it stick. It comes out very easily. They're going to about double in size from the scoop. Roll them, keep dipping your hands in water, that makes sure nothing sticks, and roll them very lightly. Don't squeeze them too hard or they'll come out hard as rocks and they'll sink in the bowl. Lightly, lightly, lightly. Drop them into the rapidly boiling water 2 at a time, releasing them very close to the water and pulling your open hand back immediately on release so you don't get burned. They'll start to float up right away, even though the water is cooling as you put them in. It will return to a boil very quickly. You can shake a few times the pot to make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom, and cover it. You must cover it and keep it covered, or they will not swell up. Pot comes back up to a rapid boil, you're going to turn the temperature down. So it's just a slow medium boil. You don't want them so low that they're just simmering, but you don't want them boiling so rapidly that they're banging into each other. That's a nice boil right about there. These will cook from 20 to 50 minutes, depending on their size. The only way to tell if one is done is by testing it. Done if it looks like it has air pockets like bread inside. If it's not done, just throw it back into the water, both halves.